But predictions. We got the big drop of the ball this year, 2026. We want to do this live and fluid. Kind of thought about this a little bit. We could do sports predictions. We could do gambling predictions. I just put sports predictions, but it can be 2026 predictions. I'm gonna start out first, and I'm gonna hit you with something surprising. Left field, not even sports. We're going to politics. Don't try to do too much politics. Not
Oh,
wishing for this, right? Because I think it probably have cascade effects. But I do agree with something I heard that I think they've been keeping on the wraps. Um, if you don't know, Donald Trump is the oldest president ever. I think he will run into health issues in 2026.
oh, that's a,
I
that's a, that's
I
a
think
rough.
well I heard it somewhere from a group I think in Panama or something that does predictions. This is nothing. I wish I could have just let it go and take credit, but I heard it this that year, and it's always been a question about his health, and they've always covered it up with that information.
Hmm.
So I think there could be a health not to the Joe Biden effect of mental, which you can argue if he's mental or not. But I think from just being like just sick.
Mm.
Granted, he's an old man. Believe it or not, he don't. I know doesn't. He doesn't seem like he's over 80, but I'm pretty. He's over 80, right? He's like,
Mm-hmm.
I think he's
Yeah.
81 or something like that. So, you know, um, those cats got to be careful, and they do get sick. So, that was going to be my number one prediction. Thought I'd throw that one out there to kind of start off the conversation.
Yeah, that's a big one. Prediction. Oh, hmm. You kind of threw me off a little bit. I thought we were gonna kind of have like a little. You gonna be like a prediction of who gonna win the national championship, who gonna
Yeah,
win the
yeah,
Super
yeah,
Bowl, who gonna
yeah,
win the
yeah. I mean, you already know where I'm at with that. I don't think that's too much of
Yeah.
a
One, I think we
prediction.
got a good playoffs ahead of us. I do. College football playoffs going on right now. I think we got a good playoff scene ahead of us.
Hmm.
Um, Obviously, Ohio State, Indiana's probably gonna be the front runners of that. I'm gonna predict Texas Tech is gonna be the NCAA national champions.
Okay.
Between them or Indiana, I think it's gonna be one of those teams. Um, I'll say that'd be my number one right now because it's the one that's actually most, you know, close right now as far as reigning a champion.
Okay.
Um, yeah, that's what I would say, man. I wish you know
Um,
what, I should have thought about this a little bit better.
no, you're
Than
good. You're good. Well, it'll come to you as I'm talking. All right, we'll switch to sports. I don't think we'll switch to sports, and I'm gonna go with. It's not a big, you know, a big, I guess, prediction, but I will go with it's going to be the OKC Thunder sweeps whoever they face in the finals.
sweep.
Sweep.
Oh boy, we're a long way from that, man. That's June.
Uh, Hey, it's
A lot can happen. A lot can happen. But it is a prediction now. You're saying that.
yeah. We are just out here spitballing.
I'm gonna predict that OKC doesn't make it to the NBA Finals.
There you go. I almost did that one, just because of the Spurs. What the Spurs have been able to do against OKC, but I don't know. I mean,
I,
what's their record? 28-5. Do they
they
have a
are. They good. They are good. I just think it's
what is
hard.
it? What is 72-10? Was the Bulls? Was that the record?
Uh,
Is that the
it
Bulls
was
record?
70. Yeah, but Golden State had what 74 wins, right?
Did Golden State beat that record?
I
Did they
thought
win?
I thought Golden State had 74. I can look it up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, right now they're 28-5. I mean, what three of the two two of the losses are to the Spurs. They lost. No, three of the losses are to the Spurs. So crazy. Five losses, and you lose three of them to the same team.
That is true.
I guess a better one would be the Spurs would sweep them in the playoffs. That'd be
That's
a good.
Put the
That'd
money
be
down
crazy.
now. It's gonna be high if you could. That's a bet.
That'd be. That'd be crazy. Um, I got another one here for you. WNBA goes on a strike.
You think that's going to happen?
I think it might happen. Yeah, these girls want to get paid.
Yeah, that probably the most closest realist one that could happen.
Yeah, these women want to get paid, and as they should. Um, Maybe not paid like they think, not as close as the men. I think we
Hmm.
had this conversation just because of the product and the money that they generate, but I do think they should be getting paid more than what some of those salaries came out. Shout out to was it Baby Shack? They call her Crooks.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She's tough.
You know what I mean?
She is tough.
Little. You know who she remind me of? With her
Ooh,
jumper, Sam Perkins. Little hop,
oh,
little bunny hop.
she's tough. I
She
like
is
her
a
a lot.
beast. And I should have put her up on here, man. But they need to start. Everybody don't look alike.
Hmm.
All comes in shapes and sizes, and I get the product. But you need to start putting that girl and that young lady and that young woman
100%.
on the face of NCAA basketball. She's doing special stuff right now, and you're not doing it. You're ignoring it. I think the last clip I saw, she had like a split second clip. If you didn't know what she looked like on the NCAA basketball commercial that I saw, but I mean, she is a problem. She's a beast, and I don't see why they're 10th in the nation right now. Like, come on, y'all. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, she
See,
had like
see, see,
four
see,
40
see.
point games, right? Something like
Yeah,
four or
two
five
40
40 point
point
games.
games. I
Yeah,
mean,
well, this is not her first year. I think it's like yeah, like over that,
yeah, like
right?
listen to these last games: 41, 30, 30, 47, 18, 27. Like, she's a monster. These like though that 4 game run is Caitlin Clark esque
Yeah.
in terms of points. Different style, obviously, different look, but the 47 and the 30 and then 30 and 10 and then 41.
Hmm.
Like, come on, man. She's a bucket. Like, stop it.
She is. She's
She's a
hard. She's hard to
bucket.
guard. She has many moves inside the paint.
You
Yeah,
know,
like you said, aesthetically, it seems like that's what's been blocking her blessings to be nationally televised or nationally, um,
what's their
you
record?
know.
The third
Well,
man, Iowa State's going to the Final Four. Here's another protection.
that's a prediction. Final
Here's a
four.
prediction.
Hey, she,
Iowa State Cyclones, man. I'm
I
back.
can see that. I can see that.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't call her big fella because that's what we do. I call her the big lady down in the post is going to give everybody work. Ain't nobody. I, I saw a video and I just felt bad for the white girl trying to guard her. She just looked at the bench and just put her hands up.
Like, what
Like,
am I gonna
I
do?
can't
What
do
you want
nothing
me to
with this
do?
Mack truck down
Hmm.
there,
Yeah,
man. You know what I mean? I hope she can become #1 pick. I hope she gets everything that she worked hard for, man. I ain't trying to hear nothing.
that is true. 100%.
Um, I'm trying to think what else. Uh, I think also, and then this is a more relevant prediction to the show. Um, I think that I, th- I think you will see something new coming out of gambling. I don't
I
know
was
really,
thinking about that.
really
Mhm.
what it is. I think gambling has changed since we even started. Kind of since I started Money Pot, it kind of took on a life of its own. But I think there's going to be a major shift in gambling. We kind of saw that with the taxation thing, but I think there's going to be another major shift in gambling coming in 2026. What that is, I don't know. I haven't really looked at what they're cooking or anything like that. But I think you see something change in gambling. Well, you might question if you even gamble anymore. I mean, most people do now, especially with all these gambling stores coming out. But I think something really shifts in the gambling perspective in 2026.
Yeah. Are you saying for the good or for the bad?
I think for the bad. I
Yeah.
think I think for the bad. I think
Yeah. I would top or not top that. I would second that and say I think it's going to be either a bunch of or one huge big scandal dealing with gambling in sports. And I think we're already kind of getting the little crumbs of things that's
yeah,
happening.
right, exactly.
I just feel it brewing to kind of kind of go over the pot because you're adding now, you know, with the NCAA and college and pros now going to be able to go back to college and like this is a mess.
Hmm.
Something's going to be off. Whether it's going to be gambling, it's going to be just the wild wild west between the NCAA, the NILs, the transfer portals, who's eligible and not. It's going to be a little bit of a messy situation. I think it does implode in 2026 somewhere along that line. And
And for my last prediction, your Super Bowl champions will be the Philadelphia Eagles again. We going down Broad Street because I don't see anybody in the AFC that I am really remotely worried about. I think we're playing at a different level. I will still be honest. Like I said in our chat, I do not want to see the Rams in round one. I don't. I think that would be a 50-50 game. I think that'd be a tough game. I think they want to see us. And obviously, on our side, we've beaten Stafford multiple times. We've beaten the Rams multiple times. So we're not worried. But I think that is a game that we should be worried about. Um, I think any threat is in the NFC. I don't think there's any threats in the AFC to the Philadelphia Eagles. So,
mind you, chat. This is a different conversation than it was a week ago with this guy about the
well,
Rams.
yeah. No, I mean, keep it a bean. I mean, I said I don't think that we can beat that team
That's
that
what
I
he
saw.
said. That is what he said.
That's what I said.
And
I
that
don't think we
sounds
can beat
different than
that
what he
team.
just said now. So I'm happy
Absolutely.
that he's got on board.
I've
And I
always
think
been on board. It's not. I
okay,
never
that's
jumped
cool.
off the motherfucker
Okay,
the
okay,
wagon. I've
okay.
always been on the Eagles train. But I call it a spade a spade. I call it I see it, and I just the way they were playing offensively, and we still see it.
Hmm.
Right? We just saw this last game, like not having any completions in the second half for the second time this year, and still win the game is just a wild stat. And that I don't think that is a sustainable stat against something like the LA Rams. I don't think they can do that against the LA Rams. I'm not sure if they can do that against the 49ers. They can definitely do that against anybody in the AFC though
Hmm.
and get away with it. So our competition obviously is obviously is what's in our conference, but you put this Eagles team against any team in the AFC, I'm not really worried about it. You know what I mean? Denver beat us, but we was busting Denver's ass earlier in that game, and we just let up 18 points in the fourth quarter. That's
Yeah,
not going to
something crazy.
happen again. You know what I'm saying? So we just beat the Bills, obviously ugly in an ugly game. The Patriots without Stephon Diggs is the worst team there. We did lose to the Chargers, if I'm not mistaken,
We did
but
overtime.
we beat did in these games that we lose, and I say this a lot, even when I talk about the Rams. Did the Eagles lose? I'm sorry, did the Chargers win or did the Eagles lose? Right? And I look at it like the Eagles lost that game because they let themselves lose that game by making dumb mistakes. Just like in Denver being up 18, you lost that. Now, did Denver take the opportunity to go win? For sure. Not trying to take anything away from Denver, but the Eagles score a touchdown in the fourth quarter or a point in the fourth quarter. That game that doesn't happen. So, looking at the AFC again, I'm not scared about anybody in the AFC, especially if we get to the Super Bowl. I say it again. I just don't. I don't want to see the Rams really. But